Hey there. Want to give a little bit of an update about the lawn renovation video that we posted. That was September 21st that we seeded. Seems like further ago, but it's almost 3 weeks later. Well, I'll just let the video speak for itself. We've got some good growth here. We did have some heavy rains come a little over a week after the initial seeding, and so we did have a little bit of washout along here. But then last week, I came back with another yard of topsoil, put a little bit more down, and I saved a few pounds of seed from the initial seeding. Also, I don't think that I've addressed the species, the cultivar of grass seed that I planted. It is a mix by Jonathan Green called Black Beauty. It is a mix of perennial ryegrass, turf-type tall fescue, and Kentucky bluegrass. The perennial ryegrass is the quickest to germinate. That usually takes a week or less. The turf-type tall fescue, a few days longer. They say maybe 10 days for that to germinate. And the bluegrass takes the longest. It can take up to 21 days to germinate. But I'm really hoping we get a good germination from the Kentucky Blue, because I love the color of it, and it's going to actively spread once it's matured. So that'll fill in any gaps nicely. We've got Hurricane Delta that just made landfall today, and I'm hoping we don't get too heavy of a rain so that we don't get another washout. But to put everything in context, we know there's people whose homes are in danger, so that's really not all that important. I'll probably try and mow in about a week or two. They say about 4 weeks, no less than 4 weeks after the initial seeding should you mow, but I might give it another week just because I did have to put a little extra seed down 2 weeks after the initial seeding. All right, so today's October the 11th, Sunday. Last night, we just got the heaviest rains from Hurricane Delta. They sounded pretty sustained all night long. And now we're gonna go check out how the lawn did. I've seen a little bit from the window, and it's hard to look at. So as you can see, a lot of the grass is laying down. It's not great for grass this young. It's hard for it to take. I just saw this. Remember all that topsoil that I laid down in the last video? Trying to prepare for this. I haven't really watered much since Thursday. I wanted the soil to be a little bit drier to accept as much water as possible before we just get the runoff. We'll see how things are doing. We've still got some bright spots. So this is all really laid down here, but it's also a lot thicker than I thought it was. I think what it might have done is actually washed out some of the soil that was kind of on top of the seedlings. And so, I mean, if this can just survive, I will be very happy with it. If we're looking for a silver lining, which believe me we are, Some of this topsoil can be salvaged, fill in some low spots. Unfortunately, I'm completely out of grass seed. I don't really want to put down soil now because that can smother the seedlings. We gotta let it grow in a little bit, maybe wait till we get a couple mows on the seedlings. But I could probably save some of this. That's a lot of soil right there. That's a couple of wheelbarrow loads. And it's all wet and compact right now. But we're gonna do what we can to salvage this. So I raked up very gently some of this washout soil, and as you might be able to tell, there's a few blades of grass. That's when I stopped, when I started seeing blades of grass. So hopefully these will get some sunlight and perk back up. Now we are supposed to get a little bit more rain later today, so we'll see how that affects everything.